Hi and welcome back. My name is Kelly and it is December 6th and this is my 86th. And I know it's more than that because I have forgotten how to count a few times, but I'm calling it my 86th FlossTube update. I have been doing clips for the past few days, so I will be showing you those. It may be kind of a short video. I do have a lot of things I need to get done today. So, yeah, hold on, buckle up, get your stitching and something to drink, and I will hopefully not lose you along the way. I hope everyone's doing well. I'm doing fine. It is December. You can hear my creaky door. That probably means either a dog or a cat is coming in. Because it was slow, it was probably a cat. Anyway, December is always a busy month because I always think that Christmas is further away than it is, and then all of a sudden it's upon me and I haven't gotten anything done. So I am rushing, trying to finish things up. Anyway, I will show you my clips here, and I will be back and we'll talk some more, and I'll show you some more whips and my plans for the coming week. Hi and welcome to Friday, November 30th. I put my FlossTube video up yesterday. I thought it was number 85, but it was actually 86, so I had to call it 85.5 because that's just how I roll, I guess. I wanted to come on quick and say that I actually worked on this to the exclusion of any other craft project yesterday, and I finished up the beading on the windows, and I even jumped ahead. I did a little more of the window frame. There's just a teeny tiny bit here that I need to fill in, and I even did the round window beading for December. So I'm actually all ready for that December piece, and then this will actually be a finish. I am so excited that I kept up with this sale this year. I have my fingers crossed that nothing happens this month, or in December, because it is still November, in December, and I can get this done. So, yay. You'll know by the end of this video, I hope, if I at least get started on it. So, stay tuned. And on that note, I have set up a tiny decisions on my Christmas stitching and set it up for December. I haven't picked yet, so when I do that, I will let you know my order, and that'll be part of these clips too, I think. I'm not sure what day I'll get to that though. So today my stitching is going to center around Cardinal in a pocket, and this is where I am. That's what it should look like when it's done, and yeah, so hopefully this will be pretty soon too. I have to put 2 little black beads in for his eyes, and I think he will really come alive. So that's where I stand today. I hope that everybody is either staying warm or staying cool wherever you are. Boy, we're coming up on the change of seasons anyway. It's hard for me to believe it's fall and we've already had snow for most of the month of November. Anyway, take care, and I'll see you. Hi, and welcome back. I thought I would pause. I'm kind of working on my beaded face pendant, and it's kind of just in the very beginning of this process, so I'm enjoying that. Plus, today is December 1st, so I'm going to work on a page in my December daily. And, oh, so many things. I got my next installment of Guardians of Notre Dame, which is this guy here, who kind of looks like a horned monkey with a goatee, I think. But that's all I have left to stitch on my Guardians, and I will be done with that. And I did work on my Cardinal in a pocket. Just let me get him out. And I will show you where I am with that. And, oops, sorry, I don't want to show you the pattern. So I made some good progress. The pocket's all in, and I've started the back stitching. I still have to do the branches and the pine needles. I have decided to change the color on the pine needles, not the pine needles, the branches, because it calls for $8.69, which is this golden brown, and I've decided to change it to a color in cotton golden chestnut, which is a little more variegated, that I thought would look kind of pretty for the branches. So that's where I stand with that, and that should be done fairly soon. However, I did do tiny decisions yesterday. I put my Christmas whips into the app and spun the wheel and came up with a list of what I'm going to do for the coming month. And today, the first thing that came up was forest snowfall. So I can show you where I stand with forest snowfall. I've got my, gonna move a few things around. I have my Christmas bag here. Let me see if I can get it underneath. It's jam-packed with my Christmas whips, and that front of it says it's the most wonderful time of the year. This is that placemat bag I made from placemats from AC Moore. And let's see, they're not in here in any rhyme or reason. I just kind of threw it all in. There it is, Forest Snowfall. This is a Country Cottage Needleworks pattern, and I feel like I'm rushing, but I've been working on testing my dishwasher because it hasn't worked in 1.5 years. I thought it was clogged, but I managed to blow air through the line and stuff, so it's not clogged. So I ran it through a cycle. I mean, I cleaned the filter and everything. I ran it through a cycle, and it skipped. It got to drain and just turned off and said the dishes were clean, so it must be in the computer brain. It's always something, isn't it? Plus, I replaced a couple of light fixtures, so yeah, I've had a busy day. So anyway, this is Forest Snowfall, and I will show you where I am on it. I don't have a whole lot left to do on here either. And this is a piece of 25 count Wedgwood Lugana. And let's see, can you see that? Yeah. So I've started working up the border. So I have to work the border and then finish the words, and I will be done. So that's what I'll be working on later today. I'll put that up so you can see, yeah. So I have to do the rest of the border and just the words. And this piece will be done. So, now I do have things that I'm almost finished with that have come out repeatedly on my Tiny Decisions app. And what I figure I will do is I will either replace them with doing another day on the whip that had come out for the day before, or I will do the next day's whip a day early and see how that works out. There are a couple of days I plan to do new starts, one of them being the 18th, which is New Year, New Start on the Facebook group Stitch Mania. So that'll be a new start day. And I do have a full coverage new start I want to do, but I'm going to take the background out of it, and it's called Dachshund Christmas. And I don't think I have a picture of it printed out here. I've shown it before in a whip parade. No, I just printed out pattern pages, I think. Yeah. So anyway, I do want to start that for my dog Wally. Wally's not a full-blooded dachshund. He's half Jack Russell Terrier, but he looks like a black and tan dachshund, except he's bigger. And he's a character. Anyway, before I start to ramble too much, I will put all this stuff away and get back to beading my face pendant a little, because I have been sorely distracted today. And then I will be working on my first page in my December daily. So, thank you, and I'll see you in the next clip. Hi, and welcome. This is Sunday, December 2nd. Have to think about that. And this is just a clip to show you how much progress I made on Country Cottage Needleworks for a snowfall. And not too bad. I didn't spend a lot of time stitching, but I did work into the border some. So I'm pretty happy with that. So yeah, I don't know where I'll pick up on it next time, if I'll start maybe trying to put more of the words in before I complete the border. I don't know. We'll have to see. And so for tomorrow, I'm going to be working on Little House Needleworks again, only this time it's going to be Main Street Station. Let's see. We just have to pull that out. And this is how far I've gotten on Main Street Station. I'm hoping I'll get the train in this time. And we'll see what else we do. I do. I'm not sure. I have been kind of busy today working on some other things. I think I showed some of the clay that I was working on in my last FlossTube video that I titled 85.5 because I had already done an 85 and I just couldn't count. So anyway, I'm going to be moving this and show you a couple of clay pieces that I've been working on. It's one of those chaotic days. It's raining. It's actually pouring down. Cats and dogs. So of course I have a headache. But this is one of the, it's not finished, but this is one of the blue faces that I showed in my last video. That's how they start out, and that's what I have so far. I can't really show you because it doesn't hang. I can't show it in a hung position, but it's got a little bit of pop of color there, and that's what that looks like. And that's about how they start. So I'm pretty happy with that. I have a couple others that I want to start working on. I have this black and gold piece, and then I have this white and gold piece, and then I have this one that I kind of think looks a little bit like a Wicked Witch, kind of like maybe Maleficent or something. Anyway, that's what I'm working on, and you can kind of see my start of my bead selection for the black and gold. So thanks for joining me. Have a good afternoon. Hi, and welcome back. It is, I don't know, around 4 p.m. on December 3rd. And yesterday my stitch was my whips for December. Is Little House Needleworks, Main Street Station, and yeah, I said I wanted to get through the train, and I did get quite a bit further. And I like the way it's looking, so that was good. And let's see, what am I supposed to work on today? Oh, I was supposed to work on Cardinal in a pocket again, and I just worked on that the other day. And that Tiny Decisions app seems to really like Cardinal in a pocket. It comes out quite a bit. Yep, Ollie's guarding me. He's barking out the window. So that's what Cardinal in a pocket looks like. And this is how far I've gotten. So I have to do some back stitching. And I think I have a few more stitches here and some branches. Anyway, so that's what I should be working on today for a little while. I also want to start, I was watching Caroline Evertotes. She's doing Flossmas, and I thought that sounded like a really good idea. And Patty Brake, she is, let's see, what's her YouTube name, or her Etsy name is 4 Boys and an NL Girl Designs. And she designed this for Caroline for Flossmas. And it costs like $1.55 American, $2 Canadian. And I'm sorry about the picture, it's not a very good printed picture. It says Flossmas 2018, or it also has the option to use Flossica, or I'm sure you could change it to Kwanzaa, or just about anything else you want to call it. If I am able and I remember, I will link this down below. It's a good charity. Half of it is going to go towards Beagle Paws, which is a beagle rescue in Newfoundland, and it sounds like a really excellent program. So I was really, I don't know, it touched my heart. There's so many dogs in rescue shelters and cats, and I don't know what's going on with people, but we need to take care of each other, and we also need to take care of our furry friends. So anyway, I bought the pattern. I am going to also start this. Caroline is doing a new Christmas ornament every day, and God bless her, and I'm rooting for her, but I'm going to stick with my whips, and I may throw an ornament in every now and then, but for sure I'm going to stitch Flossmas 2018 for this month. So if you're working on Cardinal in a pocket, and hopefully maybe even starting this, I think I have some Opalescent Ada somewhere, 18 count, that I might start that on. I think it would be really pretty. It has colors, rosewood, terracotta, coral light, forest green, avocado, black, brown, straw, very dark, and Christmas red. And so I think I can find some colors in my stash that will do very well with this pattern. I'm afraid it's a little late today for me to be doing a video. I didn't even get to craft yet today. I've kind of been cleaning a little bit and putting up a few Christmas decorations. So yeah, that takes away from the day. Anyway, I will look forward to seeing you tomorrow and showing you my progress on Cardinal in a pocket, and also if I was able to start Flossmas. I do have an eye appointment tomorrow in Vermont, so hopefully I have some time tomorrow. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hi, and welcome. This is Tuesday evening. It's almost 9 o'clock at night. It's December 4th, and well, I went to the eye doctor this morning, and it was a 8:30 a.m. appointment, so it was fairly early for me to get out of the house and make it to Vermont, but I did it. And as always, they dilated my eyes, and so I didn't do a whole lot of stitching today. I just decided to continue working on Cardinal in a pocket and see how far I could get him. And I actually finished him. And I didn't just finish him, I FFO'd him. So this is my ornament. And let me widen out just a touch. There. This is what my finish looks like. I've got some icicles sewn on the bottom with some crystals. and he's backed on felt that I paint, and it's blue because I thought, you know, it's a cold winter's day. You can see the blue of the snowflakes. So I decided to put him on some blue felt, and then I put him on some silver bead trim, kind of made him a fancy ornament. And then I just used some, oh, my brain's gonna fail me. I'll think of it. But anyway, this is a sheer organza. It's a sheer blue organza ribbon. And I have 3 bells, 3 silver bells, and I have some drop beads in red and green to represent the holly leaves and berries that are here on the ornament. And I put some more crystals in to represent those icicles. I have a couple of icy icicles up here. So I really like the way this came out. It is a finished Christmas ornament. So I'm pretty happy for this December 4th. And tomorrow, as I should probably mention that I did not get a chance to start this Flossmas 2018 ornament. I do want to get that started, but actually on my list I made Cardinal in a pocket my 2 days, and then I'm going to actually be working on Oh Holy Night tomorrow. So Oh Holy Night by Stony Creek, lovingly referred to as the Beast. Let's see how much I can get done. So anyway, until tomorrow, I hope you're having a blessed December so far, and I will talk to you soon. So that was my stitching for this past week, and hey, a finish, I'll take it. A fully finished object, even better. And it's already hanging on my door handle in my living room downstairs. Love it. So I think the last clip was of yesterday's stitching, which was Oh Holy Night. I did figure out where I went wrong, and it wasn't too bad. And I did start at a new spot with a different color. Well, not a new spot, with a different color. And I actually reorganized some of the colors I already had out and was using. So anyway, this is Oh Holy Night by Stony Creek. And as I've said before, Kay is my hero. Kay is cross stitch because she finished this year, and it is beautiful. It's Stony Creek, so there's a lot of back stitching. Haven't figured out how I want to approach that yet, but it also has blended threads. A lot of glisten gloss. I think it has 3 different shades of glisten gloss. Yeah, this thing is, and it has some pearl cotton. So it is not straightforward, well, mostly straightforward cross-stitching, but it does have some extra things in it, just to keep it interesting. And I do think it's beautiful. Anyway, so I only stitched a little bit yesterday, and this is how far I got. And as you can see, now I have some brown in there. I did work a little bit over here trying to straighten things out. I think it's over there, yeah, down in here. And then I put in part of the baby's manger. These are some of the blankets for baby Jesus, and this is a sheep head over here. I think this is Mary. So, yeah, I'm really liking that. And this is on 18 count. Ada that I dyed myself, and I said it wasn't Ada, but it's because it shrunk up, and it's making stitching a little bit interesting on it too. But it is Ada, and yeah, but I'm liking it. It really is pretty. So, and Tiny Decisions app has really liked it this month, so it's going to come back out a couple of more times. So it's all good, and I've really enjoyed it. And so also this week I had some of my stitching time went towards crocheting because I wanted to finish my daughter Rebecca's Christmas present, and this is a blanket, and I'll hold it up so you can see. It's a good size blanket, and it's made with that nice chenille soft. It is a synthetic yarn, but I really like it. And of course it's blue and gray. I'll see if I can find the pink. I can't find the pink, but those are the 3 colors it's in. And that's one end, and then the other end is looking like this. And in a previous video, I showed you the yarn that I was using, and for those 3 colors, the blue and the gray, that's about how much I have left. And the pink, I have a little bit more. And I'm not too sure why, because all the sections are equal. But, and I did do a single row of slip stitch all the way around the outside border of the blanket with the blue color. So, yeah, I would say that the lengths of the yarn may not all be equal. But the blanket is done. It's nice and soft and squishy. And I think that, excuse me, I just want to put it down. I think that Rebecca will hopefully really like that. And Wally's down on the floor looking up at me like, can I come up there too? Who are you talking to? Anyway, so, oh, I said that I had done my floss a little bit differently for the colors I'm working on. There are a lot of floss in the Oh Holy Night piece, but all I've done is I've taken my flosses that I've used so far, and I've put the bobbins on a ring, and I've actually put the, let's see if I can show you with this one without taking it off. I've actually put the symbol on the opposite side from the number, just to make it maybe a little easier on myself. I don't know. I do have one of those Panko floss organizers, and I had thought about putting it on here, but I don't know. It would probably be the perfect thing for on there because it doesn't have as many colors as a Haid, but we'll see. I think right now I just prefer having it small and manageable. Okay, so after all that, I didn't get to start the Flossmas 2018 ornament that Caroline showed on her Off the Grid Needle Arts Flossmas stuff that Penny from, or is it Patty? Now I can't even think of it. I'm sorry. Names are going to be a problem today. I'll try to remember to link it below. Anyway, I didn't get to start that, and I don't know. Maybe do I have it here? Yes, I do. I have it right here. Let me pull it out. This is 4 Boys and an NL Girl Designs. She's Canadian. And it's not a good photocopy because I actually printed it off my printer, but that's what the ornament looks like. And I think I said in one of my clips it's $1.55 American, $2 Canadian, and I'm really looking forward to it. The chart prints, I'll show it to you quick. Nice and big, and it looks like a good stitch. And those are all the colors that it calls for, and I'm sure you could change out your favorite Christmas colors if you so choose. Anyway, I do want to start that. I just have so many projects going on right now because I want to do a walkthrough of my December daily, and when I do that I want to show me putting some stuff into it, because that's half the fun of junk journaling, is filling the pages. And oh, there's a couple other videos I want to do, so stay tuned. I hope you come back and look at them. Anyway, so for the coming 5 days, I am going to be working on my Haid Wise Men for, let's see, 3 of those days. Yes. And it's here in my not Christmassy pillowcase because I have it on some roll of frame scroll rods. And I'm not sure it's going to stay on roll of frame scroll rods. I may go back to stitching it in hand. Let's take it out because I have the pattern in the pillowcase too. A little bit ungainly. There you are. I knew you were in there. See my plastic bag? And I don't get all my threads up at one time. I kind of go to what I'm using, and then it stays in the bag, kind of. So anyway, this is a custom crafts chart, and it's just called Wise Men. And it's not a Haid, sorry, it's custom crafts. And I'm not sure where I bought it, but I'm doing it on 18 count, easy count, white, gray, Aida. And it's, like I've said before, it's $1. And put that back in the bag. I'm behind on responding to comments. I have been watching some FlossTube. I've been leaving some comments, but I haven't been able to leave comments on everybody I've watched, so I'm loving it. Keep putting them out there. I'm behind too, just like everybody else. But I don't think we can ever be caught up with FlossTube. There are a lot of us out there. Anyway, so here's Wise Men, and that's where I left off the last time I worked on it. I'm supposed to work on it 3 times in the coming 5 days. So let's see, what days will that be? The 6th, the 7th, and the 9th. So, Tiny Decisions apps like this one, app likes this one too. So, but that's good. Keeps up with my Christmas stitching. It's not exactly an ornament that I can start and finish, but that's okay. And then, let's see. Oh, Barnyard Christmas Cat. And that I just have in a sleeve because I had thought I was finished with it. I lied. I don't really like this red-winged blackbird that's with the cat, but it does make that ornament symmetrical. And I've kind of decided that in order to finish it in a hoop, I really do want it to be symmetrical. So I'm going to finish the cat, and I will keep this out because I will start a different one. I think Tiny Decisions, I don't know if it called it up again or not. No, but I don't know. I think Cardinal in a Pocket did come up again, so maybe what I'll do is start a new barnyard animal at that point. I don't know. Okay. And I did show you where my progress, so that's where I am on that. And then the only other thing for the next 5 days isn't really a Christmas, it is. It's the ultimate Christmas web. And that is, his name is Jesus. And I'll show you the blue version. This is a free chart on Joyful Expressions website. She's a lovely lady. She has lovely Christian, biblical type charts. This is a great, great pattern. And I know that Terry on Terry Lee Crafts is going to start this, and so I look forward to seeing her progress. And Terry's in my prayers. She is a really good person, and she'll be going to the FlossTube retreat next August in New Jersey, so I look forward to meeting her. And this is where I am on His Name is Jesus. Now, isn't that gorgeous? I love that. So I look forward to working some more on this. And I'm using 3 colors. I'm using a variegated, I think it's a colorist thread. And then I'm using a blue and type of a purpley burgundy color, which if you want to know what they are, I will tell you. Let me see. Again, my floss is in a plastic bag. I'm using DMC 830 for the blue, which is beautiful. Really like it. And I am using, I'm down to that on the burgundy, so I'm going to have to go figure out what color that is. I don't have it written down. That is a very bad me. Usually I write everything down. Oh, that might be $4.98. No, it's not $4.98. No, it's not $4.98. I use $4.98 a lot, but I didn't use it here. So I guess you'll have to wait until I come back, and I will tell you what color that is after I figure it out. This name is Jesus is a beautiful piece, though. And, what is that? That is 3685. That's the burgundy color is 3685. Something tells me I may have to go get a new one of that. That's okay. So anyway, that will be what I work on in this coming week as I stay with Christmas stitching. And I'm really looking forward to that. Let's see. After saying I wasn't going to place any orders, I did place a 1, 2, 3 stitch order, just a small one, and it was mostly for gridded, easy guide fabric, but I think I ordered a chart too, but I'm not certain. Other than that, I don't think I have a lot else to say. So until my next video, where I will probably still do clips and still keep you in the loop as to what my daily progress is. Oh, I did want to show you these. I think Farm Girl was showing some old ornaments that her mother-in-law had done. And these I had in a keepsake box because I did these a long time ago. And there's a couple of other ones too that are in a bag. But this was back when I was probably in my early 20s, maybe 19, 20. And I think I was married and I had a little baby, and these were ornaments that I put on my tree. And I just had them tied on with some yellow yarn. And yeah, and you could buy them like this. They were just small ornaments. They came with these little wooden frames that you just popped the back, you popped the center out, put your piece in, and then closed it up and trimmed it off. And hey, you know what? 39 years later, they're still white and still good. So I just thought I would share those with you because they brought back a lot of happy memories. When you figure my oldest daughter is now, what, 42 years old, almost, 41. Yep, time flies when you're having fun. And hug those babies, because I didn't really think about it when my kids were little, but people always say, you know, they won't be little for that long. And it's the truth. They're not little for that long. So enjoy this Christmas season. Make a lot of children's lives merry and bright. So, that being said, stop rambling, Kelly. Say, be kind, be courageous, and always be colorful. Thanks for joining me. God bless.